Chapter 47, No Choice. Despereaux stood trembling on the steps. The thread was definitely gone. He could not hear it, see it. He should have tied himself to it when he had the chance, but it was too late now. Despereaux's dire situation suddenly became quite clear to him. What do you think a dire situation is?
Bad situation?
Bad? Oliver, what do you think a dire situation is?
Like, not good.
It's not good, it's bad, it's immediate. It's happening like right now. A dire situation is an emergency. He was a 2-ounce rat alone in the dark, twisting in a dungeon full of rats. He had nothing but a sewing needle to defend himself. He had to find the princess. He had to save her once he found her. It's impossible, he said. I can't do it. He stood still. I'll go back. But he didn't move. I have to go back. He took a step backward. But I can't go back. I have no choice. I have no choice. What author's tool did the author just do there?
Double.
Repeat. Where you say something that's really
He
important.
says, I have no choice. I have no choice.
Yes. At the bottom of the stairs, the rat Botticelli sat waiting. When Despereaux stepped from the last stair onto the dungeon floor, Botticelli came out as if he were a long-lost friend. Ah, there you are, said Botticelli. Exactly, I've been waiting for you. Despereaux saw the dark shape of the rat, that thing he feared and dreaded for so long. Finally stepped out of the gloom and greet him. Welcome, welcome, said Botticelli. Despereaux put his paw on the needle. Ah, so you are armed, said Botticelli. Ah, charming. He put his paw up in the air. I surrender. Oh, yes, creature, I surrender. I, said Despereaux. Yes, said Botticelli. You. He took the locket from around his neck. He began to swing it back and forth. Please go on. I don't want to hurt you, Despereaux. I just need to get by you. I'm on a quest. Really, said Botticelli. How extraordinary. A mouse on a quest. Back and forth went the locket. A quest for what? A quest to save the princess. The princess, said Botticelli. The princess, the princess! Everything seems to be about the princess these days. The king's men were down here searching for her, you know. They didn't find her. That goes without saying. But now a mouse has arrived, and he's on a quest to save the princess. Yes, said Despereaux. He took a step to the left of Botticelli. How inspiring, said Botticelli. He took a step to his right, blocking Despereaux's way. Why the hurry, little friend? Because, said Despereaux, I have to... Yes, yes, yes. To save the princess, exactly. But before you save her, you must find her, correct? Yes, said Despereaux. What if, said Botticelli, what if I told you I know where the princess is? What if I told you I could take you directly to her? Okay, wait, I'm going to stop there. What do we know about Botticelli Grimorso's character trait?
Mean.
Mean?
Tricky.
Tricky? Would we call him trustworthy?
No.
No.
No, we say
Tricky.
he's the opposite of trustworthy. How does he treat his characters? How does he treat the people who would come down into the dungeon?
Not
He treats them not nice, but actually exactly the opposite. How does he start out treating them? Nice, but is it a real nice?
No.
He's being fake nice right now.
He's being tricky.
He's being tricky. Do you trust him?
No.
Going back to the book. Said Despereaux, his voice shook, his paw on the needle. Why would you do that? Why would I do that? Why would I help you? Why, to be of service. To to do my part for humanity, to aid in the saving of a princess. But you are a rat, supplied Botticelli. Yes, I am a rat. And I see by your trembling that the greatly exaggerated rumors of our evil nature have reached your oversized ears. Yes, said Despereaux. If, said Botticelli, swinging the locket back and forth, if you allow me to be of assistance, you will be doing me a great, tremendous favor. Not only can I do a good deed for you and the princess, but my actions will help dispel the terrible myth of evil that seems to surround rats everywhere. What does that mean? Dispel the terrible myth. If you dispel a terrible myth, what do? What's a myth? A lie, or something we believe even though it's not true. We believe the rats are bad guys. And Botticelli is lying and saying it's not true. If you dispel the myth, then what do? If he saves the princess, will you think rats are bad guys?
No.
No, if you dispel the myth, you do the opposite of that. You get rid of the myth. So dispelling the myth is to get rid of the myth that rats are bad guys. But are they? Do we want to get rid of the myth that says they're bad guys?
No. Maybe.
Will you let me assist you? Will you assist my kind? Reader, was it a trick?
Yeah.
Of course it was! Botticelli did not want to be of service. Far from it. You know what Botticelli wanted. He wanted others to suffer. Specifically, he wanted this mouse to suffer. How best to do that? Well, take him to what he wanted. The princess. Let him see what his heart desired. And then, and only then, faced with what he loved, would Despereaux die. And at the end of it, oh, how tasty that mouse would be, seasoned with hope and tears and flour and oil and thwarted love. My name, little friend, is Botticelli Rimorso, and you may trust me. You must trust me. Will you tell me your name? Despereaux. Despereaux Tilling. Despereaux Tilling, take your paw from your weapon and come with me. Despereaux stared at him. Come, come, said Botticelli. Let go of your needle. Take hold of my tail. I will lead you to the princess, I promise. What, reader, is your experience with the promise of a rat?
He's gonna eat him.
That's right. Zero, zip, nada, goose eggs. But I must ask you this question. What else was there for Despereaux to hold on to? You were right again. Nothing. Zero, zip, nada, goose eggs. What's that strategy the author just used right there? Where he says zero, nada, zip, goose eggs. What's that strategy? Repeating. Is the author repeating the exact same words?
Yes.
They're different words. Zero, zip, nada, goose eggs, but they all mean the same thing. Nothing. We can't trust the rat, but does Despereaux have any other hope? So the mouse reached out. He took a hold of the rat's tail.